I swear I am sick of this family. Just like there's only a few people in this family that I like, actually get along with, and there's this one guy I just cannot stand, and I won't say his name. I won't. But he'll probably watch this video and know exactly who I'm talking about. But I'm not going to go into detail. Just tired of this family taking what we don't have. And never asking, never giving us anything in return. They just assume that, oh, Kathy will do anything because she's the kindest person on earth, which she is. But I'm sorry. Once my grandma's gone, this entire family's shit out of luck for us. We aren't going to take care of anybody. Because nobody took care of us when we were in a homeless shelter for twice. The only one that cared was my grandmother when we were in a homeless fucking shelter. Luckily, I was young enough where I don't remember it. Well, I don't remember much of anything before I even lived in this house. And sometimes I just need to vent. And luckily, I have a cool mom who understands my need to vent. My mind didn't get like this overnight. It has been adding on and adding on just over the years. My dad is an alcoholic. My dad was an alcoholic, I should say, because he died when I was 13. Just, my mom was a drug addict. I just, she's 25 years clean, and I'm very proud of her. And I guess I'm like CM Punk. I'm straight edge to the core. Not so much where I get it tattooed on my skin, but inside I am purely straight edge. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. The only drugs I do are my prescriptions, and I don't even like those. But I need them to survive, so. Because let me tell you the story. One night, my friend Andy and I went to the movies. What did we see? We saw Chronicle, and then right after we saw The Woman in Black. He paid for all of it, but by the time I got home, it was around midnight, and I did not realize I didn't take my medicine that night. So I was up all night. I couldn't sleep. I felt horrible, and I kept my mom up. That's how bad it was. And I don't know, I just, every time I don't take my medicine, I can't sleep, even though I am tired as all get out. I know you guys don't like me rambling, you like Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that, but sometimes I just need to talk. And I don't care if this video gets thumbs down or whatever, I just don't care. I just want to talk. And to anybody who will listen, I just want to talk. Just, I have addictions of my own. I'm addicted to soda. I cannot stop drinking soda for the longest time. It was Mountain Dew. I mean, I was doing good. I mean, I quit soda altogether. I started drinking water. I started going to the gym. I just, it's just really easy to find excuses not to do it. I know it's an excuse just to say that, but it's just so easy to find easy solutions like you're not getting up at 4 a.m. I'm That's what we were planning on doing, getting up at 4 a.m. every morning, going to the every weekday morning, going to the gym, and then every weekend morning at 7 in the morning. That's when they open on the weekends. It's a family thing. We have a family thing where my mom, brother, and I are joined, and it's only $20 a month for the three of us. It's only $20 each, three of us. And we have barely gone. I mean, I was doing so good um when I first joined. I mean, and then I haven't been in 2 weeks, and I can feel it in my bones. I mean, I feel horrible. And I know it's because I worked out a little bit and then stopped. I mean, I work out a lot around the house, but I don't lift weights or anything like that. I just like stretch and move my arms, do sit ups, anything I can think of to do around the house. I just don't like going to the gym by myself because it's no fun. I can't bench press by myself. I can't, I mean, I can ride the bikes by myself, do the treadmill, and all that other jazz, lift other types of weights, but it's just no fun by yourself. And it's real easy to say, okay, you're done when there's nobody there to keep you moving. It's really easy to say, okay, you've done enough, go home, when there's nobody pushing you to be your best. I know you have to push yourself, but I just can't. And I recently, about a couple months ago, found out I have Asperger's autism, which was misdiagnosed as bipolar for I don't know how many years. The doctor said, yeah, it's bipolar just because we thought it was. He didn't. I finally found a good psychiatrist. and he's ordered all these tests done, and it's just this guy's awesome. And any Power Ranger fan would laugh at his name because any Power Ranger Samurai fan who watches Power Ranger Samurai, my doctor's name is Antonio Garcia. So anybody who watches Power Ranger Samurai will probably get a laugh out of that. Yeah, and we were about to get this cat from my aunt. And my brother was like, "We don't need another cat. We already have three." Of course, I knew this, but that didn't stop me from wanting them. But then I thought about it. I I thought about it, and I just decided that we didn't need another cat. I, I was trying to be adult about this, and it's just really hard, I think, to be an adult in today's world. I would have loved to have been an adult in my grandmother's world, where it was so much easier. It was so much easier. Just, I don't have any gumption to do anything. And my body. Okay, anybody who knows me knows that I've never been the most active person in the world. And I just. I don't. It's just. It's been so hard throughout my life not remembering most of it. I quit school for the first time when I was in seventh grade. I stopped going, I was homeschooled until, and I went back to school for ninth grade, where there was a whole school just for ninth grade. And it took up 3 floors, and the entire school was filled. And and by the middle of the day, I was getting physically sick to the point where I had to talk to my guidance counselor and leave half day, which that still made me sick with because I have, and we I was physically getting sick at school, and we is my I have anxiety, I have bipolar, I have Asperger's, and at the time we didn't know I had Asperger's, so I've always fought to go to school. And My mom thought it was me being a spoiled brat, which part of it was me being a spoiled brat because I am one. I get mostly what I want without much problems. If my mom can afford it, I can get it. There's not much that I ever wanted that I didn't get. So, and but that's another story. I always fought to go to school, like I said, and I just ever since my doctor diagnosed me with Asperger's. I'm sorry. Um, I've been reading up on it, and every symptom sounds exactly like me. Anybody who knows me knows that I not good with crowds. I went up to my aunt's house for my great aunt's house for my great aunt's birthday. She came all the way from South Carolina to celebrate, which she's my favorite um sister out of my grandma's sisters. She's my favorite because first time I ever met the woman was at my favorite one of my favorite places to eat, Mountain View Diner. Um, she and my step grandfather at the, at the time they weren't married yet, but they came over and sat with my mom and I because my brother didn't want to wake up that morning. I don't know. My mom and I usually always went out back then every time she gets off work. But the first time I ever met her, I can still remember it. I was like 14 maybe, and we talked about porn. I know. Crazy, right? My grandmother's sister and I. Uh, but that I went up to see her on for her birthday because she came up from South Carolina. She lives in South Carolina. She owns Doug's Harley Davidson. Um, so my anxiety got so bad I had to lay on her sister's couch the entire time she was there. They were all outside. I was inside laying on the couch. Because at the time, I wasn't diagnosed with bipolar. I mean, I'm sorry. At the time I was diagnosed with bipolar, I wasn't diagnosed with Asperger's, which, like I said, describes me as a teen, to a T. And I just, well, anybody that knows me knows that I don't take care of myself the way I should. Um, I haven't been able to hold down a job for longer than 2 weeks at a time. And I'm going back to school once I get my financial aid straightened up. And I want to be a teacher. I know. Boy with anxiety, want to be a teacher. But I have a feeling that I can get past it. I can get past it. And I could be a functional member of society. That is my goal. I want to become a functional member of society. And right now, I'm just a piece of furniture in my house. That's all I am right now. That's all I am, a piece of furniture in this house. And I am tired of it. I am tired of feeling the way I do. I'm tired of not doing anything. That's why I'm changing myself. I'm not changing the way I act or the way I do things, but I am going to do more. I am going to stop drinking these sodas, and I'm just going to change myself. I, I am proud to be Catherine Hill's son. I have to say that I would never want to be anybody else's son. My mom is my best friend. She has done everything. She's done everything for me. And I'm proud of my uncles. My uncle Les recently lost his sheet metal business. I don't know the specific details, but he has not let this he has not let this put him down. It won't he worked 70 or 90 hours last week. And he just I'm really proud of him. And my other uncle, my uncle there, Jerry, I was born on he and his wife's third anniversary. He was overseas at Desert Storm, and my aunt came to be with my mom while I was born. I was born on their anniversary, October 17th. And I am just proud to be their nephew. And he just got back last January from Saudi Arabia, and I don't know, just he's going to go back to he's going to this one air guard station in Pennsylvania. Don't recall the name off the top of my head, but he's going there for 3 months, I think. And he gets to come home on the weekends. My uncle, Uncle Jerry, the one that's in the Air Guard, has two master's degrees, which the Air Guard paid for. As I, like I said, I am just proud to be their nephew. And I'm proud to be my grandmother's grandson. She has helped so many people. Anybody that grew up around my grandmother and any of my mom's school friends, my uncle's school friends, all think of her as their own mom because she was she always had a place for anybody that needed a place. They're always at Nina's house while my mom and her siblings were growing up. Now, if I needed anything, I could call those three, and any of those three would do anything that I needed them to do. If I needed some money, they'd loan it to me. Just anything. And holy crap, I've been rambling for 28 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. And I'm just talking about me. I'm just not even talking about Power Rangers or Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm just talking about me. So, I don't really know what else to say. It just. Um. Oh, I'm proud of another person. I am proud of my little brother Tom, where he has finally got his high school diploma. It's going to be here in a few days, but he has graduated from this online high school. And I am just completely proud of him. And he's been working so hard at his job. He's a dishwasher at IHOP, and he's just, he's another person who would just give me anything I need. He'll hate you for it, but he'll give you anything you need. And he recently met this person on the internet who's supposedly working in Africa as a nurse in Chad. Well, she was supposed to come over here to see him. Where she's been having problems cashing her check, and she wanted my brother to fork out $250 for a plane ticket to get from Chad all the way to Hagerstown Airport, which is the closest place to Charles, which is the closest airport to Charlestown. But and then she wanted him to pay for the hotel that she's going to stay at. I told him I'm sorry, but excuse me. It just looks like she's trying to get you for his money. That's what I told him, and he's really depressed about it, but not depressed. He's upset about it. But he said he's not really looking for a relationship right now. He's gonna get his relationship once he blah gets his own place, which he wants to get his own place. Just I don't know, it's just well, I guess on that note, I'll end this video. It's 11:05 at night. I am tired. So, I'm going to go to sleep. Alright. Bye, guys.